Se preparó, se puso linda, su amiga llamaba. Salió de rumba, nada le importó, porque su novio ella le engañó.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I already prepped and primed my eyebrows. My eyelids and my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna do like a chit chat, get ready with me, and then at the end of this video I'm going to announce the winner of the giveaway because it has been a hot minute and that giveaway has been over for like a week and I just haven't announced it because I've been going through a lot of stuff, which I will kind of get into a little bit throughout the video. So let's just get right on into it because it takes me forever to do my makeup. So I do want to apologize, you guys, because I have been so MIA when it comes to this giveaway and just everything, and even just videos in general. Like, I haven't been uploading as consistently as I wanted to. Just a lot of stuff has been going on in kind of my personal life, my love life. I don't even have a love life anymore. Like, I don't know if I like had told you guys. I really don't want to get like too in depth over what happened or anything, just out of privacy and just like respect. Like, really good friends with me, and you know that I was like in a relationship. We like lived together and everything, like did everything, you know. We decided to break up or whatever. More like he decided to break up. I was okay being in a relationship. I actually liked being a girlfriend. I was doing all that wifey stuff, cooking and doing laundry and all that kind of stuff for him, and I enjoyed it. Like, that was fun to me. He just wanted to go out all the time. He said he like swore up and down he like never cheated or whatever, so he told me he just wanted to be single and whatnot. So when I was like, dude, like, I'm not okay here, I need to move out because it's depressing me to be in this this place. Like, I don't want to be here if you're not here with me, you know. Like, there's no point in being in a relationship and being in this house if you're not with me. But it was kind of hard because we got the house. It is still currently in both of our names. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to move back for my mental health because I got really bad depression and anxiety. And I was like, I cannot be here. I need to be where there's people all the time. And you going out and not really caring for me as a girlfriend, I just can't live with you. Like, I don't want to be in this space. So we agreed that it was best that I move out. We broke up. It was a clean breakup. We weren't like, I mean, of course I still wanted to be with him, but he wanted other things, which was fine. Like, I respect that. He wanted to be single. He told me not to be a hoe. He wanted to be single because he just wanted to go out with the guys, didn't want to have anybody to have to answer to. So I was like, okay, that's fine, like, whatever. And we did talk about it. We were like, oh yeah, if we, you know, if I ever want to be in a relationship, you did everything right for me, like, we might get back together, all this stuff. So we're still messing around and everything. We broke up in January. We had been living in that house since like mid-October. So we were still messing around, if you know what I mean, and everything. And we still hung out. We still texted every day. We still talked about like everything. I ended up taking our dogs because I don't know, he didn't have time for them, so I took them, and everything was good. Like, we were in a good place. I didn't think anything of it. We were good. And then out of nowhere, I just had this weird feeling. I was like, something's not right. I texted him. I was like, are you okay? Did something happen to you? He told me no. He was like, oh no, I need to tell you. You didn't want me to tell you, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I'm talking to another girl, or I saw a girl or whatever. And so then people started telling me that he'd been talking to her for a long time. Who knows? From what I gather from people telling me is that they've been messing around for like a while, so who knows. From what people were telling me, that he blocked me off of viewing his story. Even though we were still friends on Snapchat, he blocked me from viewing it. Just nobody decided to tell me out of my friends. And apparently it could have been going on since we were together. So as you can probably imagine, that was really rough because it was like, he was my best friend, you know. I still would give him, like, I don't know, I still like thought in the back of my mind we would get together, back together and everything, because he was acting like we were still together. You know, we did everything that couples do. It's kind of a really weird thing to find out, because it was like, I felt I felt betrayed. I kind of felt used, and I was really, really surprised that he was talking to another girl, because like I said, we were still talking and still acting like we were together and everything, and then for that stuff to go down was absolutely insane. So that took a toll on me, you guys, like, to be honest. I'm good now, like, it doesn't bother me anymore, but you know, like, I did help and I gave my all to that relationship, and I was going through a lot. My grandpa had passed away. I like moved away from my parents. I lost a couple of friendships, so I had a lot going on, and I kind of depended a lot on him. Not for, like, I don't know, I depended more on him to be kind of my rock and to be there for me, and he was for a little bit, but I feel kind of, I don't know, I feel kind of used in a way, because it was like, as soon as, and this is just like my opinion and it's just how I personally feel, it was like, as soon as it was like he didn't need me anymore, he found somebody else, and that other girl is probably doing what she's whatever doing. So to be completely honest with you guys, that's kind of where I've been in my head. I mean, yeah, we broke up a long time ago, but it literally feels like we just broke up, because like I said, we were still messing around, we were still talking, we were still kind of in that element where we were still kind of messing around, and then this stuff kind of came out. It came out all at once. It was literally such, it was like a big disappointment, because I had a lot of faith in him. There was lots of times where I was like, dude, you're not who I think you are, because like going through, he did have, like at a time when we were together, give me permission to go through his phone and everything. Our relationship, he kind of got really weird and sketched about it. He said it was because, I don't know what, he said that he just would talk to his friends about our relationship problems, and that's why he didn't want me to like see their conversations or anything. So he would get really weird about, like, even if I just picked it up to give it to him or anything, he'd be like really weird about his phone, which in the beginning of the relationship, it wasn't like that. So that's kind of like what happened. He apparently, through the grapevine of what I've heard, is he now is like, I didn't even know about this girl. Apparently he started posting her on my birthday when he was still talking to me. He was still messing around with me. We were still going out to eat. We were still talking about like all this kind of stuff and everything when this all happened. I really shouldn't let it get the best of me, but I will say it did get the best of me, kind of out of the relationship and everything, and I felt really used and I felt really let down. So it was kind of weird. It was like we were best friends, and then just one day it clicked and he was like, stopped texting me at all. And when I asked him, I was like, hey, what's up? He just told me it was nothing. He just said he saw a new girl. That was it. He didn't really want to keep in contact with me anymore. And I was like, okay, well, I still have like your dog, and like he's here. I still have like furniture at the house. I have a washer, a couch, all the kitchen supplies is mine. Like just like random other little home decor stuff, everything there is mine. And I let him have it while he lived in the house, because I was always welcomed back to the house if I wanted, and he was, you know, he was being civil about it, and I was being civil about it. And I was like, you know, since you let me stay there, go ahead, keep the stuff. When the lease is up, I will go and get all the furniture and all the big pieces, since you will no longer need it or be using it. And I needed somebody to rant to about it a little bit. I mean, I didn't get that in depth. I'm not really bashing him or anything, because that's his own decision, his own personal decision. He wants to go and be with another girl, then so have it. It was just one of those like kind of a slap in the face, like, dude, like, I'm so nice to you. I still would give him money if I could afford to, because I felt bad that he was paying rent at that house. But like, I seriously told him, like, I cannot be here. I've lost my friends. I'm out here in the city by myself with my parents so far away. At the time, I had a different job and I didn't like my job. Sucked that he was like stuck with the bill and everything. I definitely feel bad. That's why I try to help him. Even if I didn't live there, I still would, you know, he would tell me he was broke. I would feel bad. I'd try to send him some money. Just like any like thing like that. I just felt bad. So, but I was thankful he like let me leave and, you know, whatever, and he told me he'd figure it out. Then my friends were like telling me on my birthday, which I didn't even know about. They were telling me that he was already posting this girl. He had blocked me from viewing it, and they were, my friends at least, were kind of giving him hate because they were like, okay, well, you're single because you told her you didn't want a girlfriend and all this stuff. And she did everything for you because I would cook for him. I did laundry. I played wife. He would be like, hey, can you wake up early in the morning and cook me breakfast? And I was like, oh yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just like that. That's the kind of girlfriend I am. I just want to please. I'm a very pleasing person. It takes a lot to win me over, but then when I'm in a relationship, I'm like all about that relationship, and that's just like what I want to do. Like, I want to baby them. I literally babied him so much to the point where it was like, I'm sure it wasn't even healthy how much I actually babied him, because I let his ego get to him, and sometime where he knew like I would do anything. So if there was something he wanted, like he wanted a cologne or he wanted a jacket or something, like I was, you know, I wasn't making that much money to be doing those kinds of things for him, but I was like, oh my god, like for instance, he wanted a jacket. We went to H&M. If you don't know, H&M jackets are kind of pricey. This was a $70 jacket. And I was like, you really want this jacket? Like, I think it looks so good on you. You should get it. He was like, I don't think I have enough money for it. And he's like, but I really do like the jacket. And so I was like, if you really want the jacket, I'll go ahead and buy it for you, and that'll be that. You know, some people are like, that's fine, because we were dating, and it's like, oh, you know, buy your boyfriend whatever. But I don't know, it's just, looking back, I never paid attention that it was a one-sided. I was the one that was giving, and I wasn't ever receiving. I didn't ever pay attention to it until now, at least, where I'm like, man, I really did spend really an arm and a leg trying to give him everything that I could, you know? Like, I really wanted him to be happy, so I bought him the jacket. He really wanted a cologne, so I spent $120 on a cologne. He really wants food at 2 in the morning after he comes home late at night from the bars or whatever, and I go cook for him. Like, I really do put my all into relationships. So to me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with it. The last time I like talked to him or like messed around with him was literally like 2 weeks ago. Apparently he was already messing around with this girl at that time too. But yeah, so he was telling me how he wanted to mess around with another girl, that this girl wasn't even special or anything. He told me he wanted to mess around with this other girl that I know from the town that we live in. And I was like, I mean, I don't really care. We're not together. Go for it. Like, I mean, I was a little butthurt about it. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was like, man, like, you were just messing around with me, but, like, you have another girl. I was also mad because, like, on my birthday, like, he didn't even wish me happy birthday, and he was, like, messing around with this girl. And he was, like, literally, he was like, yeah, we're best friends. Like, tell me all your boy problems. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Literally, it was just a freaking mess. Yeah. A freaking mess. Like, I can't even explain to you everything because it was terrible. I literally I definitely went off and I said things I shouldn't have said. I got in my feelings. I got my feelings hurt because I was like, what the F? Like, we were just talking, like, messing around, and, like, what? Like, why are you so serious with this girl? Like, I'm so confused. And Literally, I told him I didn't want her in the house because I was like, my name's still in the house. And petty, you guys, I'm so petty. And you guys are gonna be like, well, why do you care? Like, y'all are exes. Because he was acting like we were still getting back together. He was acting like, he literally told me there was nobody else in the picture. There was nobody else he would enjoy being around like that with than me. He literally just like played me. He told me so many things that were lies. And they weren't even true. And then he tries to play, then he was trying to play victim and tell people that it was me, that I'm just being mean to him, and I just want him to suffer, and like all this stuff. And it's like, it's not even that. It's like, he made me feel so bad about myself. And then he wants to play victim. And I'm like, dude, it's not even me, it's you. The night that I like blew up on him and I was so mad. Well, that night, apparently she was at the house and he ignored me for the rest of the night because he was with her and stuff. And I was like, oh, like, you're just a player. Like, you're just playing everybody. And so then, that literally happened last week. I started having really bad dreams, you guys. I'm a Christian. I don't really talk about religion too much on my channel. But I am a Christian. I do believe like in God and dreams. So I did have a sixth sense that something was going on with him. And he told me no, that he was like, oh no, I just like went to bed early. But then it like made sense that day. I found out he was with that girl. And like everything started to make sense. It was just kind of like a shock to me. Like it took me a second because it was almost as if we were still together and we weren't broken up because of, like I said, how much we talked to each other like every single day, nonstop. I would go out there, go out to eat with him. We would hang out. We would do, you know, mess around and stuff. So it was like the weirdest thing. It was like, what? Like literally just like in a day, it was like I lost him. Like we weren't even like messing around, talking or anything anymore. And yeah, and then that girl was there. I thought it was so disrespectful. She was there. They said that he had posed to her. She was like in a little crop top. My friends were like, she looks like a hoe. And they were like, she's in a crop top and she's like sitting on his lap in your room. And I'm like, dude, that's the room like we lived in together. Like that's the whole house that I did everything for him together. Like that's the house we picked together to move into. Just so much, like, to me, maybe it's just because I'm a girl, I'm like, there's so much sentimental stuff that went on in that house for it to be like just like nothing. I mean, I get it, like we move on, but I was like, man, like we were still talking, we were still messaging, all this stuff. And it's only been like maybe like 2.5 months since we broke up and he's already with this other girl. So I ended up finding out who this girl was because it's such a small world. Obviously, I'm not going to say how I found out who she was. It's such a small world. I ended up like knowing people that knew her. And they told me that she's like, I mean, I'm not going to bash this girl because that's mean. And I don't personally know her. And I don't really know her personality. I don't really know her. All I got from the pictures that she was just, or what they've told me is that, and from what I've seen on Instagram and stuff like that, that they showed me was that she's a very trashy person. I don't condone talking crap about people that you don't know, but they did tell me she was trashy. I had to look for myself to see like what trashy they were talking about because everybody's like, no, she's trashy, she looks like a hoe, like all this stuff. And then I saw she would like post like naked pictures pretty much of just her in her underwear trying to show off her booty and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, like I feel so much better about my life because I'm like, I got the satisfaction, I guess, of knowing like you're not really doing better. You're just, I don't know, that's so mean to say. I'm like, oh, you got what you deserve in a person. Like if you act like trash to somebody, now you have a trash girlfriend. Like that's so rude, but whatever. I ended up like, my friends were like, oh, you know, like his family that are friends with me ended up telling me, they're like, our family doesn't like her, he's already like introduced her as like a new girlfriend, like all this stuff. So anyways, that's kind of where my head has been. I'm not gonna get more into detail about it because like it doesn't even matter. That's where I've been, that's where my head's been. I just would have really bad dreams about the situation. I would have dreams that this girl was a demon. I would have dreams, like just weird dreams. and I would have such bad anxiety, plus my eye was irritated too. I did tweet about that, but I would have so much bad anxiety. Like I couldn't breathe, I couldn't sleep, I didn't eat or drink anything for 3 days. I couldn't sleep either for those 3 nights. I finally like had a conversation with my mom over it. Just felt like to be open, and she kind of like put everything more into a perspective for me, religion wise, I guess, of like everything happens for a reason. Like, you know, like with time you reap what you sow, you know, what energy you put out into the world is what you'll receive. And she's like, if you're just chill and you're not trying to be petty with him and like try to take everything, all the furniture, and try to get him in trouble and all this stuff just to be mean and be petty just because you're upset, you know, it'll come back to bite you. So just let everything go, and who cares? It's just material things, you know, like good thing I didn't get pregnant, like good thing, like all this stuff that would have like held me down to somebody like that. And it's so much better. So I feel so much better. I'm definitely going to get more into my videos. I was depressed for like a week over this whole situation because it just bothered me so much that I literally put my all into everything. And then for this girl to just get him and it to be so easy. He never posted me. He posted this girl. He never wanted to take me out with him to the clubs or bars. He would take this girl. Just like all these things that I'm like, he never did that with me, and I literally treated him like a freaking king. Was a lot for me to take in and handle, but everything does happen for a reason. I just know in the future, obviously this was a lesson, and I know in the future it's going to be better, and I know in the future I am going to get somebody way better that will appreciate me. But anyways, that is the story of my life. You guys now know what I've been dealing with and everything. It's been really stressful. I do have really bad anxiety. I don't know about depression. I feel like sometimes I have depression, but then sometimes I'm just chill. I'm a little bipolar when it comes to it, so I don't really know. Anyways, that's just kind of where I've been, just to keep it totally 100% real with you guys. I also like your guys' advice and kind of your feedback and everything. This video isn't to bash anybody, especially not him or his new boo. Like, good for you. You found a girl that will probably not be as great as me, but you know, you can try. I'm just kidding. But that's where I've been. But anyways, that's the end of this get ready with me. So let's get on into the main reason why you guys are probably watching this video in the first place, and that is to find out who won the giveaway that has been long awaited. I swear I suck at giveaways, but we are going to talk about it. So let me get my phone. I do have like a generator. Is that what they call them? Like a random generator on my phone to find out who the winner is. I've already put all their names and everything in there. And the winner of the giveaway is Jamie MUA. So congratulations, girl. I'm so sorry that it took me 5 million years to do this. But definitely DM me. If you don't DM me within 3 days, I will go ahead and try to contact you. But if anything else fails, I will go ahead and pick another winner. So I will let you guys know right away if whatever happens, you know, I got you guys. So anyways, I will be doing more giveaways in the future. It might be like a month or so before I do another giveaway, so don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to find out more giveaways, and if you like videos like this. I don't get all of my feelings on in every single video, so just enjoy this, okay? And also don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. Also, don't forget to turn on your little post notification so you guys can know whenever I upload new videos. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.